abysmal, absolutely abysmal. And a lot of opportunities for stops and pops outside and away you go. I still haven't made the connection. I don't know if Walker the Third is actually related to Kenny Skywalker. I'm still trying to figure that out. I did not get to see any clips within the telecast that showed me, because we were on air, so right, you're doing multiple things, and then making sure you shut your microphone off so nobody hears you curse after another bad play. But, you know, offensively, they made some big plays, Northwestern, and then something would happen to have that possession fizzle. Down to the red zone, nothing. Missed field goal. Down towards the red zone. 4th down and 7. All right, let's go for it. I didn't know that you could ride a guy's hips out of his break all the way and not get called for a penalty, but there's one of those mixed in as well. But it's bigger things. You can't tackle. You can't win, right? No finishing moves for the Wildcats on Friday. That was highly disappointing, because that's become the mantra of the squad, right? Because they know with most of the Big Ten schools, you're competing with them, but the margin of error is not there, right? You're not going in and blowing teams out, and certainly you're at home in a big conference game to start things. You got to finish the little things. The devil's in the details if you want to win Big Ten games, and they didn't do it.
Yeah. It's all right.
So good for Flats.
It was early. It's early.
No, and that's just it, right? It is one game, and the way things are set up now, that doesn't define your season. And certainly for Northwestern, look, I have no aspirations, and look, they do, but, you know, you're not expecting some, you know, miracle charge towards any kind of playoff berth or whatever, but you want to go and win winnable games. And this was one that, on the schedule coming in and looking around and being able to just hold serve at home with a solid effort, you get there. And there's 4 or 5 plays where you're just, all right, where's the effort on the tackle? You know, a couple of, hey, we got him on the sidelines, he's going to stop him short of a first down, and the guy runs through him. Instead of, hey, get a good hit and just knock him out of bounds, right? You don't have to go for the kill shot. So, I don't know. Some of those stylistically just leave me scratching my head sometimes. Like, make the smart play. Because that ain't going on the highlight reel, really anywhere, if you don't make the play.
Well, that's why you play the games. That is why you play the games.
Plenty more to go, and we're talking about the NFL. We talk about college football. What a big start to the college football season here in Week 1. We had upsets in Washington, paying almost $700,000 to take it on the chin. Coming up in about a half hour, we'll get deeper into some of these Week 1 fails, because, there are many. For all the good across college football, there are a couple that say, all right, how do these things happen? We'll do that. But talk about availability, talk about being able to play the games, and a guy who was embroiled in some controversy based on, well, his personal opinions on life, liberty, and what you're doing. Well, it turns out he actually had gotten COVID-19, and we'll talk about that and what it means, because he had some big statements coming out of it. It's LeVar Arrington, it's Mike Garmin, this is Fox Sports Sunday on Fox Sports Radio.
It's your Labor Day weekend.
Get down, it's the hot
And that
day.
means football. Let's go now, family. Football. To the 5, to the goal line. Did we mention football? Your Labor Day weekend. From Fox Sports Radio.
Hey, sports fans, it's time to discover a new way to bet with BetRivers Sportsbook. BetRivers offers an in-game live betting experience that's second to none. When the game starts, the betting action really begins, with loads of in-game betting options, including instant betting. Plus, BetRivers Sportsbook offers live streaming of matches from around the globe. Bet on the game while you watch it, all in one place. Download BetRivers Sportsbook or go to BetRivers.com today. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Playable only in states where BetRivers is licensed. Add in your Jersey and place back
A few. And a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think of going for a ride, but nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over. Your insurance goes up. You lose your license. You total your car. You kill someone. The result of driving drunk are tragic. That's why law enforcement is out there looking for impaired drivers to save lives. So if you think you're okay to drive after a few drinks, think again. Drive sober, or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Your goals, your future, your dreams. These things are none of our business. Your symptoms, your work from home sweatpants, and whatever you were searching for at 1:15 a.m., that's really none of our business. Because your life is private. And unlike other tech companies, we think your internet should be too. Oh, who's that from? That's none of our business either. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified. After 100 years of working in, living in, and supporting communities across America, Lowe's understands firsthand the promise of possibility. That's why, as part of its centennial celebration, Lowe's is committed to giving back to 100 communities in a big way. After receiving thousands of submissions, Lowe's has announced the 100 communities where we hope to make an impact, and maybe along the way, inspire others in those communities to give back to. To learn more about the community projects that have been selected, visit Lowe's.com/100hometown and follow us at #100hometown.
Kansas City, this is Sean Barber, a.k.a. Barbershop, a.k.a. the Survivor League champion. And yeah, that's right, I'm back. I'm back to defend my title this season on 610 Sports Radio. Yeah, we know C-Dog won't make it to October, man. He won't even make it on week 2 or 3. And Dana's just a wide receiver, so he's not even smart enough. Go to 610sports.com right now to vote. And when you pick me, and of course I'm going to win, you'll be entered to win a $1,500 Visa gift card. Survivor League all season long on your official broadcast partner of the Chiefs, 610 Sports Radio.
How can I make sure my office never stops working?
With Staples Connect, it's possible. I need to keep my back office stocked without messing up my bottom line. Also possible, because Staples Connect has your small business covered with big savings on everything you need. This week, earn 30% back in a Staples store bonus when you spend $85 on ink or $200 on toner. Explore what's new at your local Staples or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Limit 4 in-store only. Visit staplesconnect.com/store bonus for details. Ends 9/11.
Welcome to a place where everyone deserves to be better protected.